Hello and welcome back to a new video. Last week I showed you one of the 8 emblem Fakemon, and today we will start with the second gym. Gyms in the Jermanzburg region are based on fairy tales. Gym 1 represented Red Riding Hood and the 3 dogs. Please check out the video if you haven't. Also, please leave a like, comment and subscribe to show YouTube and me that you enjoy the series. Maybe we can reach 150 subscribers this year. Would be really awesome if we did. Anyways, Gym 2 is based on the Croaking. There will be 2 signature Fakemon videos and one about the gym leader. I'll start with a short summary of the tale, and by the way, the designs are 100% based on the stories and not any interpretations of the stories. Okay, the fairy tale. A princess is playing with a golden sphere near a well. One day it falls in the well and a frog tells her he will bring it back if she becomes his girlfriend. She agrees, gets the sphere and goes home. Without the frog, of course. Frog is not amused and tells her father, so she admits what happened and is forced to keep the promise. However, when the frog wants to sleep in her bed, she's like, no way, and throws him against the wall. And surprise, he turns back into a human prince. Apparently he was turned into a frog by a witch, classical fairy tale stuff. I'll talk about the ending in the next video cause it's the inspiration for the other Fakemon. Now to the first drawing. This design is actually pretty old, from like early 2021, and it shows. You will notice that the shading you see in the drawing process is different from the final version, cause I re-rendered it to match my current style. I'm eventually also gonna redraw the few Fakemon that I have already released. We will see. But back to the drawing. This Fakemon is obviously based on the frog from the tale. I wanted the first stage to be cute and approachable, and it ended in a bit derpy looking design. I added elements of royal clothing, but they are part of the body as usually and not actually clothes. Both this Fakemon line as well as the next line have the golden sphere theme, since it was important for the story. I think I implemented them better in the next design though. Anyways, cute little frog Fakemon. The first stage represents a prince, while the evolution will be a king. That's why I made the base form appear younger. I was super uncreative when it came to the name, and I just named it Quac, which is the sound a frog makes but written without the K. If you have a better name suggestion, please let me know, I can change it anytime. The name of the evolution is equally simple but sounds better and is a bit more clever. Well, yeah, I actually don't have much to tell about this design. Well, maybe one thing to notice that I finished the Fakemon designs for Gym 2 before the ones for Gym 1, which stressed me out a bit cause I liked the drawings for Gym 2 and wanted to release them as soon as possible. But that's only the case with the Fakemon, not the gym leader. I'm always gonna do them last cause humans are hard to draw, and humanoid Fakemon too actually. Here we have Quac, the royal frog Fakemon, one of the 2 signature Fakemon of the second gym leader. It's a pure water type right now. Also the shiny still has the old shading cause I didn't have enough time to change that one too, and I didn't want to honestly. Next up, the evolution of Quac. This stage no longer represents a prince, but a king. The pose is kinda static, like a lot of my earlier designs, so I made the part around its neck and chest asymmetrical to make the design more interesting. I'm honestly not too sure why I drew the right hand the way I did, cause it's been months since I designed it, but I guess it's supposed to look like the kiss the hand or ring gesture. I really should take notes while drawing these. The way I drew the eyes make it seem a bit tired, well at least to me. I guess it doesn't get much sleep cause it has to rule over the fellow Fakemon. The 2 spikes on its head are obviously meant to look like a crown, and I gave it a golden sphere on its head too. I would like to think that these Fakemon often chill in wells and accidentally get captured because people think there's a golden nugget lying in the water. Maybe that could actually be the overworld sprite of this mon, and if you try to grab the nugget it will attack you, like it's the case with the Pokeball mimic Pokemon. Wasn't that a feature in Black and White? I think so. Oh, by the way, someone asked me if I have a Pokeball mimic Fakemon in my region so far, and I don't have one yet, but right as I'm writing the script I got an idea. However, I don't know if the idea is too silly, so if you have any ideas for such a gimmick mon, tell me in the comments. I also don't know if I have the time to create this Fakemon in time. We will see. And back to the design. The black spots are often seen on royal clothing. I made them shaped like water drops. What else can I tell you about this mon? I think when you first fight the gym leader for your second badge, you won't encounter this evolution, but the second stage of the next Fakemon. Not sure if having a fully evolved Fakemon at the second gym would be too OP or not. I'm super bad at balancing stuff like that, stats or type combinations. I just do how I think it's fitting and hope people will like it. But I'm always open for suggestions and critique. The name of this Fakemon is Croaking. The term croaking refers to the sound frogs make, and, well, the word king is right in there. So I just cut out the A and bam, name's done. I also realized that I slapped the fairy type on like every Fakemon. There are already 5 Fakemon lines with the fairy typing, including this one, and I have a lot more ideas for fairy Fakemon, so I do have to get more creative with the typings. It's actually kinda funny, cause I'm not a fan of the fairy type in the official games, but when coming up with the Jermanzburg region, I knew I wanted it to be a magical place with a lot of fairy tale creatures. And what are the best typings for said theme? Right. Fairy, Dark and Ghost. Maybe Dragon and Psychic too. I'm not trying to make every Fakemon based on a fairy tale to actually be a fairy type, only when I think it's fitting. But it's just fitting a lot of times. In theory, Steel could also be a fitting secondary type, but then the gym leader has 2 Steel types on its team and I wanted him to have a more diverse team. Well, anyways, we are done with the evolution. Here is Croaking. I already explained where the name came from and it's probably pretty obvious anyways. The shiny has a green skin color, cause, well, it's a frog. However, it does make it look a bit sickly. So, over 40 Fakemon done for the region. It's so cool to see the region grow like this. One thing before we end the video. Please tell me what you think about the whole fairy type situation. Is it okay if Croaking is a fairy type, and if there are more fairy type in the region, should I make it a water steel type instead, or maybe pure water? Of course, I haven't made all Fakemon of the region, so I don't know how many Fakemon of each type there will be in the end, but I just guess it won't be 100% balanced. Well, next week you will meet the second Signature Fakemon of Gym 2. Hope you are looking forward to it. See you in the comments!